I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you?
They did indeed.
The Maker has not told me.
I'm not certain.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can feel rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker.
Have you not
Show me
been
the power you wield.
looking around? What does your cult believe exactly?
What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The chant of light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the goal.
Why are people walking through the gate? Ah! Yeah, bye.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
Al-Turanon, Gul'dan's eldest son, came late into the Al's life, and there was much hope for the young man to follow in the footsteps of his successful father. Unfortunately, Lornan Guren proved to be more profoundly lazy in his youth, more interested in spending his father's money than tending to his lands. In frustration, the Jarl ordered a fort constructed in the mountains. He sent Lornan there, saying that his son could return to Redcliffe only when the bandits that lurked in the mountains had been brought to heel. Accepted history says that Lornan reformed, routed the bandits, and returned to Redcliffe a changed man. Whispers in the family, however, suggest that the man who returned to Redcliffe was in fact a soldier who bore some resemblance to Lornan, and who fought well against the bandits in the mountains, while Lornan rested comfortable in his mountain keep for the remainder of his days. Interesting. That would make a lot of sense, too.
My lady, your mother and sister.
Hello, Rift. How you doing? These things are a lot less terrifying since, you know, they're level 6 and so am I. Hey, I'm level 7. I can't keep up. An army, Dirk? There's no armies. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? There's something flashing back here. Oh, just loot. Okay. Just loot. I got excited for no reason.
You are truly the herald of Andraste.
Well, it's you.
I've wondered.
Maybe I have to talk to
How
this
did you
lady
know to
first
approach
before
us?
it'll let me do this.
The breach opened. We were scrambling and barely had time to think. And there you were.
I went to see the...
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How many
You certainly were.
Herald of Andraste.
Yeah, help the refugees.
People help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Is it upstairs, maybe? Hey, Bernie.
While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Van should be
I think so?
need to be together when the Maker comes.
Yeah, I found her body.
Found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter, Venom was dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, Avenger.
Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Okay. Hopefully that was the right thing to do.
Thank you, Lady Velen.
Ah, 2 of freaking 29. Good loud. That the lush and beautiful Grand Forest Villa is so far from Redcliffe Castle seems odd, only until one learns the history behind its construction. More than an age before the Orlesian occupation of Ferelden, Arl Jason Guren ordered the construction to serve as a comfortable living quarters for his close friend, famed singer and swordsman Sir Coram the Bard. Arlessa Marguerite, Jason's wife, evidently understood and supported her husband's relationship with Coram, only stipulating that the Bard not live at the castle to avoid any public scandal. Arl Jason's Ride was a popular tavern song for many years, jokingly honoring the Arl's attempt to return from the villa before the sun rose. Sir Coram lived happily there until his death at the bed at the age of 90, several years after the death of Arl Jason himself. The aged Arlessa Marguerite ordered Coram's body burned with full honors in a hunting cloak that belonged to the Arl. After Sir Coram's death, the villa was used by the Arl's family for guests as a summer home for younger family members. It was abandoned during the chaos of the Fifth Blight. Interesting. And yeah, a whole bunch of dudes. There's an ocular arm on the top. But I am not about to be fighting that freaking fortress. They are only 2 levels higher than me, but come on. Ah, god dang it. College try and all that. Alright. Well, one at a time I can fight them. And those are the harder ones that he seems to have. Hi, sir.
I'm injured.
Well, this is going well. I keep forgetting that a shield counts as a weapon. Oh geez, there's 3 of them, and I have no potions. Guys? Do you want to live forever?
Not even a jam.
Where actual ability fails, you use cheap tactics. Hello, Mr. Leader. Okay, we got through his armor. Wisp is down. Dang it, I just thought, hey, I should be moving her a little bit more tactically. Ow. Ow. really? This works? Oh, this is... This is cheesy as anything. It would be awesome. They'd never do it, but it'd be hilarious if the game designers designed something in the game where if a person was taking damage from a source he couldn't attack, like at 1 hit points, he would stop accepting damage, and the person would have to come back down to range. Maybe not even 1 hit point, maybe at like 10% health. Someone goes through all this, and then it's like, no, you can't choose the fight. Screw you. I know StarCraft 1 did something sort of like that. At the very last missions of the game, if you used a cheat code, a lot of the mission objectives also became invulnerable. So you turn on invincibility and you wouldn't actually be able to finish the mission. Bleh.
You know, Seeker, for someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little Inquisition. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming you didn't drag them all here by force.
How kind of you.
I mean, you never know. You could have kidnapped Ruffles and she'd be too polite to say anything.
Liliana recruited Josephine. They're friends.
So there's a rational explanation after all. Just when I thought you had layers.
Ah, the Valamar key. We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture, not add complications. In order for the cartel to extract the product without attracting the undue attention, the area must be free from observation. If the fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient, your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operations. We are meeting at our primary base of operations in Valamar to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked, explain the situation, and obtain new instructions. Oh, I can be a representative. Dude here. Well, that's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to coming here and pretending to be a mercenary. But no, as soon as I showed up, they're like, no, kill him.
With both
Her.
Templars and mages here, they profit greatly from smuggling lyrium.
A nug skin? Killed a nug? I can kill a nug if I want to.
The people here should leave the area.
Inquisition coming in.
Too dangerous.
This is their home, Seeker.
Huh. Seems a little about the part you played in the rebellion. You come into the Grand Cathedral in the middle of the night to urgent business, only speak of trivial matters, and when I return to the White Spire, I discover chaos, and one of your agents amidst the apostates. Did you think I would not notice? Did you believe the dark day when the Chantry placed such an incapable woman upon the Sunburst throne? I will not sit idle and watch you destroy. Wow. So we are in
Must be an old dwarven outfit.
Valamar.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Hi, Carta people. This is starting to remind me a little bit of Dragon. Whoa, hi. Oh, why am I? I want to be her. Sound effects are kind of wonky at the moment. They're not coming at me at the moment. We are in combat with them, so you know what? Let's go. Alright. Doing pretty well so far. Hey, that's one. Carter, you really need something other than bowmen. Bowmen are not very good at defending themselves once they actually get engaged with. I got some bowstring. Okay, yeah, there's loot around here. Wow, there's a ladder too. Where do you go? This seems kind of secret. $41 gold? It can't be all that's down here. All that for 41 gold? I really thought I was kind of on to a hidden passage or something. Aha! Man, you know what? I haven't seen deep mushrooms yet, so that's still something. I'm still happy to have that. Okay, man, this is... They really put this together well. It's beautiful. Can I unlock it? I can. Took a while though. I was getting kind of nervous. I discovered the trading post. Let's see. There's an old book here. What do you have to tell me? Tell me. Much of Valamar remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. Stop wasting time on that damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move, and you want to see some ancient dwarf locked up in a good tea set? We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group to the lower levels in search of the gears, I'll make you sorry. Hell. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door. And just how will you make me sorry? T. I'll use my imagination. And knives. Hell. First Liska, now Brenna. Caught him trying to steal some of the product just a little bit, just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said if we could trust Brenna, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either.
darkspawn. These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads?
First encounter with Darkspawn. Hi there. Wanna be my friend? Okay, level 8s. Okay. Well, that was way better than I thought it would be. I'm gonna read a book. Soldiers call themselves the Inquisition. They've been helping refugees near Redcliffe, poking around a fair bit too. They haven't come near here. They have someone with a trick for closing those rifts. Some rich marsher they're claiming was sent by Andraste. Zealous nug shit, if you ask me. Just a brat wanting a new title so she can win the noble pissing match back home. If the mercenaries do their job, we shouldn't have a problem. Still,
They've been
keep
watching
an eye
our
out.
movements.
It's good. The red. With the Templar serving ties to the chantry, we could find buyers easy enough. There has to be the right buyer, though. We don't want anyone who'll just get ideas. We need to control distribution. If travel across Lake Calenhat is secured, we're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it. But if we find a deeper vein, a source, it could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Check on operations at the lake. Make sure they're doing their jobs down there. Don't let them give you shit about the wildlife. I don't care. Take Liska with you. Give her something to do. She's been on edge. Complain about humming or some nonsense. If she can't handle the job, deal with it. Ask the nobles Ozamai how the kingdom got silks and grain and wine from the surface, and they'll tell you trade with the surface occurs. It occurs, as if on its own. With no traders or merchants or human farmers involved, little miracle of dwarven ingenuity. In reality, it's a lot messier than their fantasy. Ozamai relies on the surface not just for its prosperity, but for its survival. Ages of blights have taken thousands of tags away from the dwarves. These were the places where most of the food was raised. The dwarven kingdom that endured alone, independent beneath the stone from immemorial, perished in the first blight, faded into myth. Now, remaining dwarves underground cling to their existence through a lifeline to the surface, chain forged from the castless. Every dwarf who goes to the surface is stripped of caste, effectively exiled and removed from dwarven society forever. But Orzammar relies on the continued relations with the exiles who live. This created a shadowy area of dwarven trade and politics where rich, powerful, and elite maintain secret ties with people who, by official decree, no longer exist. And everyone knows what kind of things lurk in the shadows. Carter lives in the underbelly of the surface trade like a tapeworm. Many surface dwarves maintain ties, not officially recognized, of course, but respectable, to the former homes of the noble and merchant castes, and those contacts are the means of trading with Orzammar. Those who have no ties because they were cast off by their families or never had good connections make the trip back to underground and trade with Orzammar personally, where they find themselves treated like criminals. A casteless in Orzammar, even a wealthy one from the surface, will be driven away from most merchants, treated like he's carrying a plague at best. So these surface merchants turn to the Carter for help. Carter acts as a contact in Orzammar for the surface business and sells their goods on the black market. For a cut, of course. The Carter always gets a cut. The outraged citizens of Orzammar sometimes petition the Assembly to deal with the rampant crimes around the black market, and showy displays are often made, kicking in the doors to Carter hideouts and raising Dust Town. But the Carter always comes back, because the Assembly always allows it. Too much of Orzammar is dependent on the black market trade, and the nobles know it. They all do business with the Carter. Everyone has a stake in its success. Carter's got 1,000 faces above and below the surface. Honest merchants, and noble caste lords, and upstanding members of merchant guilds. All cover for the 1,000 more smugglers, thieves, and murderers in the shadows. The lifeline of Orzammar. Praise the ancestors. Aha! That. Okay, no, not aha. Maybe aha. Does this go through? This does go through! I'm the genius. Whoa! Why is there a dragon? Is this the game's way of saying I shouldn't be here? Ow! Bad lizard! Yep, he's totally attacking me. This is not a place I want to be right now. The Dragon Ling is level 12. I don't even want to know what the dragon is.